6 or so days for residents of Boksburg, for the families of those who have died. How are the preparations going this morning as they prepare for this event?
Good morning, Michelle. Well, preparations are certainly underway at the Civic Centre here in Boksburg, where the Gauteng provincial government is hosting that memorial service for families affected by that gas tanker explosion that took place on Christmas Eve. And as you rightfully said, 27 lives has been lost so far, 10 of those being staff members at the Tambo Memorial or the Tambo Hospital. Families are starting to trickle in as we expect the service to start at 9, and we will have the Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi, as well as City of Ekurhuleni Mayor Tania Campbell as well, joining the memorial. Now the province or the department says that this is obviously not only to honor those who have lost their lives, most of which were breadwinners for the families that were affected, but it's also to pray for those victims that are still in hospital in critical condition. We expect the service to start at 9. The hall is being prepared for those families that have started to make their way inside.
It's such a heartbreaking day, isn't it, Ntokozo? Because, you know, we talk about families still trying to pick up the pieces, but for families that have lost loved ones, some of them losing a number of children, one family losing, I believe it was 5 children. I mean, where does one even begin on that journey of picking up the pieces?
I think once those, funerals start taking place, which we expect, families to put their loved ones to rest over the weekend, it should start really hitting hard for those families. So it's still a long journey for families that have lost their loved ones. Obviously, through the week, it's just been them reconciling the events that happened, and different stakeholders have certainly given those families the support that they need. But it's certainly still a very long journey that families will have to walk, as it really sinks in that they've lost those loved ones, Michelle.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, it's also the families in the radius of that explosion who have had serious damage done to their homes. It's quite an aging population. You were telling us earlier this week, many of the people in Boksburg in retirement, having paid off or almost paid off their homes, some of them without household insurance. So there's that side of the story as well.
Yeah, the city has said that they will help those families, whether they've got insurance or not. So the city has said that they will continue to walk this journey with those families. But it's definitely devastating, Michelle. On one hand, you are dealing with losing those loved ones. And as you said that, we discovered through the week that it is an aging population. So if you can only imagine losing the only person in the household that works, that provides an income, those are issues that families here will still also need to deal with. But, Premier Lesufi and the city has definitely said that they will continue to support those families to recover the loss, even though we can't obviously recover the lost lives, but at least when it comes to their homes in terms of recovery there, the city will continue to support those families.
Ntokozo Khumalo, thanks very much indeed for bringing us that preview of what's to take place at the Boksburg Civic Centre there this morning. A memorial service set to be held, and of course we'll bring it to you live right here on the channel.